It's Rome, and we are back with another video. I appreciate you for tuning in. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, do not forget to hit the like button right now. Go ahead, right now. Go ahead. All you gotta do is hit it. You can hit the like button on the TV. You can hit the like button on your phone. Whatever you out there doing to get it on, just hit that like button. Let's try to see if we can get this video to 750 likes. I know I used to say 1,000. Last time I said 500. This time I'm saying 750. Come on and get with me. But we have another scenario, and I'm going to tell you guys my honest opinion on it. And I also want to know your honest opinion on this situation. So my partner's going to tell you everything that's going on, and we are here getting on. Guess what? Y'all know my nickname, Rome. Let's go.
Okay, so you had a video about marriage, saying that marriage is a contract and people shouldn't get married for love and they shouldn't spend a lot of money. And, you know, it's been a hot topic lately. And I think that all of that talk about the marriage makes all of these things pop up in my feed about marriage. Okay, so a guy called into this radio show and he was telling them that he met a wonderful woman about 6 years ago. Marriage has now become a topic of conversation in their relationship. And it makes him not nervous, but it makes him wonder, how can he provide and protect her? And how can he be a dutiful husband to her when she makes significantly more money than him? Now, this is his question. She does not have a problem with it all. She's never not once said anything about money. So he makes about $300,000 a year, but she brings in closer to $4 million a year because she runs, her family and her have a insurance empire. So his question is, how do I provide and protect for her when she makes so much more than me? And how do I be a good husband to her?
That's a great question, because this is a great question. I really appreciate you asked this question, because I want to tell you guys my honest opinion. The reality of it is, a lot of men out here, or let's just go ahead and say it, they're insecure. They're not secure with who they are. They're not secure with being a man. They're not secure. So you thinking that just because she make more than you, that you are at a deficit, or you can't be a good husband, or you can't be a provider, when that's not necessarily the case. Now, it's all about you. Well, y'all relationship, but it's all about you. It's all in your head. She ain't even told you that she have an issue with you making less money than her. She has a family. They have a family business. They are here getting busy. Look, me personally, I'm always going to contribute. I don't care if I meet a billionaire lady right now and I like her, we like each other, and we intend on getting married. I'm always going to bring value. That's all you need to do is bring value. You don't have to make more than her. I'm going to come up with some different ideas. I'm going to come up with, say, have you ever thought about this? We're going to chop it up. It's all about this. You got to use your head. And I understand that some people may have women that make more than them. Be secure with what you are and who you are. Because all of this stuff stems from men. It's not women. It's not women where this started at. It started with men. It started with men not being secure with themselves and understanding that sometimes you might meet somebody who got that bag. Hey, baby, what's up? I'm trying to get right, because I already know when I come in the door, we going to the top. You might be at the top, we're going to push it further. So I would say that it's not always just about providing. It's also about being a helping hand sometimes. And I understand that, no, you got to be the man. Listen, it's also sometimes about being a helping hand, because a lot of times these dudes who say stuff like this, they make sure that they make more money than the women so they can control them. Because a lot of times it's about control. That's why some of these dudes, they may have a girl that they like or they've been with for a while, and they want them to not work so they can work, so they can say, I'm the breadwinner, I can control everything, I can tell you this, tell you that. But honestly, guys, let me tell you this. Dudes, fellas out there, your job is to always help women or the person you're with put their best foot forward. So understand this. I don't understand that you want to control the situation, but understand this, right? You're not going to be here forever. So what is she going to do, or what is he going to do when the other person is no longer there? I mean, they could pass away, or there could be a situation where we're no longer together and we decided to move on. Now you put her at a deficit, and now she don't know what to do because she never had no job, because you let her sit at home and be a stay-at-home mom even though the kid's 15. It just don't make sense. It just don't make sense. So if you with me, we gonna go to the top. And even if we decide that, this not working out, I'm gonna make sure that you are going to leave better than when you came. For sure. You're going to get some game. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you some ism. I'm going to give you, you're going to get the whole nine from me when it comes to these relationship things. And I think that a lot of times, let's just call it what it is. A lot of times dudes are out here running the game on their girls when they should be giving them the game instead. You shouldn't, why'd you run the game on her? She with you. She's sleeping in bed next to you. She's supposed to be the most gamed up person that you around. You're supposed to put her on all the games, all the things, all you see, all you people that, yeah, baby. So this is what this means. You're supposed to break stuff down to her because, look, the reality of it is, it gotta be in you. It gotta be in you, not on you like a tattoo. Pause. If you understand what I'm saying, then you understand what I'm saying. It has nothing to do with the money. It has something to do with bringing value and being a helping hand. Because sometimes Jordan wasn't always hot every time. Sometimes Scottie Pippen got to get the ball. Sometimes you got to have Robin come and get the rebounds. So play your role. If I'm with a woman and she make more money than me, I'm going to play my role. What you need me to do, baby? We are in this together. We're about to get married. What do you need me to do to help bring value to you? Because when you win, I win automatically by default. So that is something I think you guys should think about. I understand it. This might not be the most popular thing that I'm saying, but that's the real reality of it. Let's just go ahead and tell the truth. That is the real reality of it. But I need you to comment below and let me know. What do you think about this situation? Do you think that he should feel bad? How would you feel, fellas, if you were in this situation? Ladies, if you were the one making the more money, how would you feel? I also want to say on the other side, I know I'm ranting, but I had to tell you about all this because this is real life stuff. A lot of times people think that women who make good amount of money, they're more masculine. And again, I said this before. The reason this is going on is because the men, this scenario right here, you're feeling less than because she make more. That don't mean nothing to me, baby. Just because you hey, see, the money don't mean nothing. It's about who you are as a person. So, women, if you are, a little bit more masculine because you're making some money right now, I absolutely understand. But the money ain't gonna take you so far. So everything ain't about the money. I know this. I don't like saying this because I kind of disagree with it, but I agree with it. But everything is not about the money. Like I told you guys in the other video, money does not unlame a lame. You can have all the money you want. You're just now a lame with money. That's all. So you got to have the full package. Pause. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But comment below and let me know. How does this guy feel? What do you think? Let me ask you from a woman's perspective. How do you feel about this situation?
I think that I understand he feels a little bit, I don't know, insecure, sure. He feels a little bit like that. What do I need to do to make her happy? Because I only make 1/12 of what she makes. So she doesn't really need the money from me. And I think a lot of men feel like what women need from them is the money. You need to provide. You need to provide. But in this scenario, it just proves that they've already met each other 6 years ago. Mm-hmm. So she's already had plenty of time to learn the type of man you are. And obviously she knows this whole time that she makes way more money than you. Mm-hmm. And it's not an issue for her at all. So whatever it is that you are doing, you're doing it right. Mm-hmm. Maybe you are an excellent listener. Maybe you take care of her. Maybe if, she has a problem going out at work and you let her, get it off her chest to you. And maybe you, do extra little things for her. Maybe you buy flowers. And these are all the things that she needs from you that, yes, can she hire someone to do it? Sure. But she wants you to do it. And she wants to be with you. And I think that, yes, he's overthinking it. I think that in this amount of time, it seemed like he was feeling inadequate to be married to her when she's not thinking about that at all. And he said it himself. She's never not once said anything about the difference in the amount of money that they make. Mm-hmm. So I think that what he was doing was working, and I definitely understand how sometimes people feel inadequate because they make less money. But I think whatever he was doing was working, and he should just continue to be himself because that's who she fell in love with.
That was well said. That was well said. I think that look, I know that people don't like to hear this type of stuff, and I know that people may disagree with this. But at some point, you got to ask yourself, fellas, this is what I'm talking to the men right now. At some point, you got to ask yourself, am I him or not? That's it. I understand you got to be humble. I don't believe in all that humble stuff, man. Look, it is what it is. The people, everybody who says you need to be humble, those are the people who don't put work in. I never heard a person who put heavy work in say you need to be humble. That's not how I really go. It usually go with other people that don't put as much work in as you, who ain't grind and do all this stuff to get to where they are. They always say you need to be humble. They want you to feel how they feel. No. Look, be secure in yourself and put the work in and understand you got to ask yourself, am I him or not? And if you say that you him, what you need to do is, now you need to prove it. Fellas, I'm talking to you. That's you. If you say you him, now you need to prove it to yourself. You don't need to prove it to the world. You don't need to run around and say I'm him. Prove it to yourself. All those days when you don't want to get up and you don't feel like exercising, you don't feel like doing this, and you don't feel like, hey man, is you him or not? That's what I want to ask you. Fellas, I had to be a little aggressive with y'all because look, there's a lot that's going on right now. The young generation coming up, they're a little bit, like I talked about in the last video, they don't got no structure going on, and we all need to tighten up. Fellas, tighten up. I understand that was a great question, but the reality of it is people need to tighten up and things need to get a little bit more structured around this world, especially in the United States, because it's out of control. So that's what I want to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit that like button. Also, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I do want to hear your opinion on what I just said. Hey, am I too harsh? Who I think I am? Hey, go ahead. Hey, whatever you look, however you feel, I want to know whether it's good or bad. Also, make sure you hit the like button. I'll see you guys on the next one.